Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astro Academy, Taurus, February 26, 2022. This is a good day to vocalize your feelings. You will find that by speaking out loud in regard to a problem, you will eventually talk your way to the solution. By externalizing what is going on in your head, the issue is somehow easier to handle. Keeping it all shut up inside gives it very little room to move around in. You are closer to the solution than you think. Find your voice and the answer will find you. Your social skills could be put to work today in order to advance your own ambitions, or perhaps to help out a colleague or employer. You'll do well and impress the people you meet, though you might find them a bit boring. Hang in there, some very positive results could stem from your efforts. A gift from a friend or lover could come your way, brightening your day considerably. You could be fighting off a cold today, in the midst of managing what appears to be 100 different tasks. Try to conserve energy today, because your strength could be a little depleted. Don't approach the day by trying to control other people or their behavior. Today people will be sorting out the stress of their own lives, and it's not your responsibility to intervene. It's best to concentrate on your own work instead. Sometimes you are able to tap into your intuition. You should pay attention to those inner voices that are guiding you. Maybe you will have a hunch about how to handle a relationship problem. Or you could get the sense that you should invest some money in the stock market, going with a particular stock. Something clear will come to your mind, and you should definitely act upon the message that you receive. Your family doesn't seem to be supporting you as much as usual. Instead, they are critical now and then. Don't go on the offensive, but listen carefully to what they are saying. Who knows, their objections may be justified. It's better to discuss this with friends, as they see matters more objectively. Your presence is more appealing and commanding than ever, so use that boost in charisma to make big things happen. Can anybody get enough of you? Not today, not by a long shot. Being tested, you seek proof as to whether the decisions you made regarding your love life are correct. It's possible others make you aware of having made a mistake. This is a good time to reevaluate your situation. Remain calm, be optimistic about the future and let events unfold. Better times are on the way. Expand your mind to its furthest reaches today. There is an incredible opportunity opening up for you in which you can make great strides in a creative realm. Follow the music. Pick up an instrument, go to the record store, or listen to a live band. Let the artist within you have room to play. Shoot for a goal and do not stop until you reach it. The moment has come to make a situation concrete and to give form to your ideas. Of course, you won't be able to do this without making an effort, but it will be worth it. You should take the reins, motivate yourself and others without delay, and starting today. In your professional life, you should only count on your talent, rigor, and competence. Those you collaborate with tend to be jealous of your success sometimes, and you have had to pay a price for this through the animosity this has created. You will have to find the force within yourself to make things happen. An intense letter or phone call could come your way today, perhaps from someone whom you haven't seen for a while. You might find yourself running a lot of errands in your near neighborhood, or paying some visits to neighbors or relatives. You could also spend a lot of time reading, perhaps doing some research for a project of your own. If you've been thinking of starting a writing project, today's the day. Your tarot reading for today. The Hanged Man, Justice, and the Empress. Your draw evokes your destiny and shows that you are promised a good future. The cards you have chosen show that you have a great inner strength. You owe it to your life experience. In the past you have encountered personal difficulties and obstacles that you have overcome. And although you still have some painful feelings, you have also developed the ability to bounce back, to regain the desire to move on and develop yourself in your daily life. Today you face new challenges and you are ready to take the necessary steps to move towards these new objectives. Particularly on an emotional level, you would like to spend your life alongside a man you can count on in any situation, and that you can trust. Lately you have made some substantial advances, which mean that today you can look for more in your love life and put a lot of hope in the future. It is these new opportunities which are particularly mentioned in your draw. It seems that in the coming weeks, an unexpected event will give you the opportunity to finally achieve something that is very close to your heart. The potential that the cards have highlighted should open new doors and allow you to completely renew your personal life. The cards evoke new meetings and new journeys during which your view of the world is expected to grow further. Symbolically, it proves that you are in a transition period during which things could change in your life. The difficulties and obstacles you are facing today, which make you doubt yourself and your chances of success, should soon fade and give way to a fruitful period during which luck should be smiling on you again. This may be the time to consider doing more in your life to bring you closer to your dreams, to reconnect with the people who matter to you, and get back to basics. By acting in this way, you should be able to fully develop yourself during the month of March 2022, and thereby benefit from all the future opportunities evoked in your draw. Our eyes in the sky. It isn't a time in which we conform to the ideals and status quo of society. To be honest, it's the opposite of that. At the forefront of our hearts and minds for the next 30 days will be humanitarian acts of kindness, generosity, and the notion of unconditional caring for humankind. This is also a time of revolution and technological advances. We can expect some news of pending changes that could transform our world for the better and help us evolve as human beings. Radical beliefs could shift your consciousness to better align with what is happening in the world and your personal life, as well as your current ideals and views, not those you believed in the past. The nagging feeling that we have misjudged someone or something dampens our confidence, and much as we try to pinpoint rationale that would give our conclusion credence, the more it eludes us. Our imagination can run wild now, which is not such a bad thing if we funnel our creative energy into a spiritual practice or a meditative or artistic exercise. Once this transit passes, we might even surprise ourselves with the inspired works we've produced during a time when we felt so out of sorts. In the evening, the sun exits grounded, pragmatic, and success-oriented Capricorn for the terrain of cosmic innovator, Aquarius. At this time, we build on the legacies we established during Capricorn season, but with experimentation and collaboration in mind. This is a season for outreach, networking, and showing off our originality. Letting our inner nonconformist out to play finds us meeting those with similarly eccentric interests, pastimes, and social views. Over the next month, we are less concerned with tradition or fitting into the crowd. We know that deviating from convention and owning our unique point of view is how we can make progress, not only for our own sake, but for the good of our communities. If placed in a leadership position, we will prioritize tenets like freedom of expression, ingenuity, and defying limitation over taking the safe approach.